Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mind of an Terry's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, we're gonna talk about motherfucking Virgos. Virgo sun sign, motherfucking. I was raised by a motherfucking Virgo. My mother is a Virgo. So, ain't shit, y'all can tell me. Now, when we want to talk about sun sign Virgos, right now, look, the sun is in Cancer. So off the bat, that's anytime there's a sextile, it's an opportunity. So you're gonna witness all kind of opportunities for your actions to be seen, the way you act, how you see things. So off the bat, you very detail orientated. You know what I'm saying? You're very cynical. You like to criticize. And the criticize got such a negative energy around it. When you look at something and something doesn't seem right, you criticize it. I don't care what it is. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't have it off the bat when you say a person is a critical person. This person always criticizing. You think a person is always negative. Now it could come off as negative, but a lot of times it's just you're trying to analyze and think. You're trying to use Mercury. Criticize shit. Criticize every goddamn things in this world. Because if it wasn't no Virgos here or it wasn't no Mercury here, people wouldn't even know what the fuck to criticize. So people would be thinking everything is right. You know what I'm saying? We need Virgos here to actually look at something, to be like, now they may not always do this with themselves. You know what I'm saying? You might have an idea, you may have an idea. Ooh, they may know how to dissect that shit to the T. But when it comes to their own idea, they might forget. You know what I'm saying? They might forget what they just said 2 minutes ago because they was too busy paying attention to the details in front of them. And see, that's the only bad part about the sun being in Virgo, because the sun is how you act, your actions, how you see things. So the sun is spirit. It is action. But the sign Virgo itself, it's mutable earth, being mutable and adaptable to its own or other people's ways of thinking and communicating. So if this is your actions is too busy on looking at the details instead of a broad picture. So when someone kick a broad philosophical point of view to you, or when someone kick an idea to you, you're too busy of paying attention to the word they used, the detail what's right in front of you. So when it get time to talk about the full spectrum of a circumstance, you end up forgetting the situation you basically was talking about because you got caught up in seeing the little measures in it. You see what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, with the sun being in Cancer right now, that's what's motherfucking needed. You see what I'm saying? People need that right now, especially dealing with their emotional stance on things and how they feel. Dealing with the emotions right now, that's what everybody's doing right now. So with the sun being in Cancer right now, people need a detailed person right now. People need a cynical person. People need a critical person right now. People need that detail. People need someone to talk to so that person can analyze and criticize and construct a person's emotional stance on things, and in a way that's needed, not in a way like Aries, like where it's this, oh, well, I'm just gonna express the way I express. No, Virgos actually care. Virgos actually serve. They actually care for people. You see what I'm saying? The way they may care may be negative, but anytime we get the sun in a sextile or trine with Virgo, it's not going to appear negative. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to appear when it's in other placement, when the sun is in other placements. But right now, that shit is not going to be seen negative. That shit going to be seen as very helpful. You know what I'm saying? People need help with scheduling right now. People need help with being reminded on their doctor appointments and stuff like that right now, on when they supposed to do things and when not. People need that shit right now. And with this Cancer energy, it will be appreciated. You won't have to feel like you just helping people for no fucking reason, or this person is dumb as fuck, that's why I gotta help them. You won't feel like that, Virgo. Right now, you'll feel appreciated. You'll feel valued for what you have to offer to any relationship you in right now. So keep that in mind. And you're gonna experience a lot of opportunities for that to be taken upon. So don't keep that other 11-month grudge that you've been having within yourself when you feel like, I ain't about to show this person no love. I ain't about to show this person ain't gonna appreciate it anyway. Fuck this person. Then when you come across, when it's time for you to analyze and criticize something, you're already carrying the negative energy, and then when you do something negative like criticize, is off the bat, you looked at as a bad person. You looked at as a person that's always worried or something like that. And that's not always the case, but it is the case sometimes because you hold that non-feeling appreciated, non-feeling love within you. So when you give it off, you got that energy behind you. But right now, you ain't got to carry that energy. But people also going to appreciate and value what you actually have to bring to the table right now. Even if it ain't nothing, even if it's just your presence. people are with it right now. You know what I'm saying? People fuck with you right now. At least you're gonna witness opportunities for that to be had. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, take the opportunities of people needing help with their emotional stance on things, or even if they just need to do something in their life. Your detail, your work ethic, things you choose to work on, how you see things, you look at everything like a job. All that is needed to be helping someone right now, or to be helping yourself. And the more and more you help yourself, you're gonna get support from others, because the sun is opportunity. So you're gonna get emotional support, you're gonna get intent support, and you're gonna get motivational support. Now the moon is at 27 degrees Cancer, so I say about 8 or 9 tonight. Shit, the moon gonna slide into Leo. So right now you got a slight opportunity right now to be able to have your actions be reacted to, and people to react to them. You know what I'm saying? In a way that's not too detriment. You know what I'm saying? And it's a direct influence. But see, the moon is sliding into Leo, so it's going into a place where it's no direct influence. Now it's cuspy right now, so you're gonna feel the blending of energies of two. But once tomorrow and the day after tomorrow is directly in Leo, you're not gonna feel no energetic influence based upon other people's reactions or other people's emotional response to you. So your actions and the way you act and how you see things is not going to be looked at as bad or good. It's not even going to be seen or up for debate. You're kind of like a person who can kind of sit back and see other people go through emotional turmoil, or other people go through emotional chaos, and you're able to sit back and learn from them, because you're not catching no direct energies, no direct angles to from the moon to your sun. Just minor shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, as far as Mercury, the way you think, communicate, and analyze is going to witness all kind of opportunities to think, communicate, and analyze for the sake of others. So off the bat, your role as a helper has intensified right now. So make sure you're not being used as a crutch, same way how I said with Taurus. But you're going to be used as a crutch even more than Taurus, because people's emotions are everywhere right now. And who deal with emotions better than anybody? Virgos. And Virgos right here, you're willing to analyze and communicate effectively. See, Aries doesn't have the right to effectively communicate. You see what I'm saying? Virgo do. So Virgo can with the Mercury and the Earth sign there, it can effectively communicate structure around a person's water. It could be like the cup for someone's water. It could be like the beach for a land's ocean. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what Virgo is right now. It's like the foundation for people's emotional stance on things and their response on things right now. So the more and more you think and take other people's feelings into consideration, which you already do, you be able to help people immensely. You know what I'm saying? Help people get out of their little funk, or it's going to be someone who help you to get out of your little funk. If you have a Mercury and Leo. I'm not gonna say too much Mercury and Libra, but if you are a Virgo and you got a Mercury and Leo, you could be in your feelings a lot, and other people could get you out of your funk. You know what I'm saying? Now Venus, love, appreciation, value, how you relate to others, compromising, and things of that nature. It's in Taurus, so off the back it's a trine. So you have this gift. So off the back, Virgo, this is kind of a good month. It's a good month for you, Virgo. Like this is one of the better ones I did than the other previous 5. You see what I'm saying? It's like your alignments is showing that, okay, through your actions, the way you act, you got the gift of being loving, appreciating, being able to value something or be valued, being able to relate, being able to compromise. Being able to give other people pleasure, or you receive pleasure right now. This is the gift you have right now. So utilize it to the max, because the people you're going to be coming across is going to be the people that take you from point A to point B, or you're going to be that person that's taking people from point A to point B. But right now, you got that motherfucking gift. So make sure whatever you're doing in your life, make sure you stay in that realm of reality and don't overindulge, because you're going to also have the gift of overindulging. Try not to overindulge. Now, Mars is in Cancer. So off the bat, you're going to witness opportunities to act on your intentions, willpower, your passions, your desires, and your motivations. You're going to witness all kind of opportunities. So make sure your actions and things that you choose to act on stay in a positive light, because you're going to witness opportunities to positively get your goals done. Because that's basically what Mars is, your motivations, your passions, your desire. So for the most part, you're going to witness a lot of opportunities for those to be seen off you, or you're going to witness a lot of opportunities for those to be seen and for you to act on it. So keep that in mind. Now you got, today's Jupiter is in Libra. So, you're not catching no direct influences. So like I said, you can sit back and eat popcorn and witness everybody else go through experiences, highs and lows experiences, gaining wisdom and knowledge. And what you choose to learn from them, or whoever you experience something with, what you choose to learn from them is what you choose to gain wisdom and knowledge from. But it's your choice. You don't really have to learn none of this bullshit that's really going on right now. And then, oh man, excuse me. I'm so motherfucking sorry. But by this being a fucking Virgo reading right now, I know y'all not gonna place that against me that much, because that's dealing with my health. Y'all know I got stomach issues. Y'all know shit just pop up on me. I took my vitamins. So that's what my fucking vitamins just did to my stomach. Made my stomach just boil up and cut my fucking video off with some fucking esoteric gas that I didn't necessarily want to present yet, because I'm getting across this fucking Virgo shit. So I know y'all dealing with health. Y'all dealing with things of that nature. So I know I'm glad that happened on this video than any other video. Leo's probably would have laughed at me. Gemini's probably would have talked about me. You know what I'm saying? Taurus probably would have just looked confused. You know what I'm saying? Aries probably would have not even seen it. You see what I'm saying? So by this being Virgo, hopefully y'all show some concern to that. And you know what I'm saying? Oh man. But we gotta get it done. We gotta get this shit done. You see what I'm saying? Like it's no motherfucking joke. We gotta get it done. And I know y'all Virgos feel me on that shit. We gotta get the job done. We gotta get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Before any fucking thing. So, yeah, today's Mars. You're going to witness all kind of opportunities to carry out your duties and obligations. You know what I'm saying? Because the sun, Mars carry out the duties and obligations of the sun. So what happens here is you're going to witness all kind of opportunities for your actions and what you see to be carried out and to be done and to be part of your intentions and to be part of your motivations. Keep that in mind. And make sure you're paying attention and criticizing and looking at the details of the people, places, and things around you, especially the people. Because with Mars being in Cancer, you're going to witness all kind of opportunities to see people who got alternative motives. People who got other intentions. People who got other desires other than what you see. So keep that in mind. Now, today's Jupiter is in Libra. So off the bat, Virgo, you're not catching no direct influences. And, you know, I just said that. See, I said that already. Guys, just get myself together. Goddamn, why my health problems come up on a Virgo video? That's crazy. That's motherfucking crazy. But, for the most part, Jupiter. Now, Jupiter, the way you kind of understand thinking and communicating based upon the experiences you're going through. Just the way you may analyze it may be a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because the experiences that you're going through is going to be revolved around a lot of flightiness, a lot of air, a lot of communicating, a lot of thinking, a lot of analyzing. So it can become miscommunications, misanalyzing, to the point that experiences can become volatile or chaotic. So we want to make sure that everything is in alignment. And Virgos are good at this. Y'all good at looking at details and kind of criticizing and judging people. A lot of times y'all can prejudge people before anything even take place. And y'all can judge yourself right out of a good situation. And feel like you always need to be hard on yourself. Or feel like you always need to, or it's always a reason for your hard work you have to do. When really that's not the case. Really, if you just stop prejudging and not be too critical, learn how to criticize in the right areas. You don't have to do it with everything you see in front of you just because that's your sun sign. But for the most part, when you do these things, for the most part, the experiences that you go through should be a lot more relatable. Should be a lot more received instead of prejudged or hated on or trying to dissect because it's appeared in a way that you don't think is perfect. You see what I'm saying? Nothing's perfect. Take things for what they are. And the more and more you align yourself in that energy and align yourself into thinking and communicating and analyze based upon fairness and not based upon judgmental, you know what I'm saying? As long as you know how to communicate about a person's position and why they're in that position, other than communicating about a person's position and why they shouldn't be in that position or what's wrong with their position, as long as you learn how to relate to that position and communicate effectively like that, you shouldn't have no problems right here. And then last but not least, Saturn, which is a square. So you're going to have to learn, right now, all Virgos, you're going to have to learn how to add some, because you already know how to gain stability in your life and add structure. But with Saturn being in Sagittarius, you're going to have to add some spirit to that. Add some meaning and reasoning to that. Add some philosophical broad point of view if you ain't got one. If you too down to earth or too reality based, that's not going to work with gaining structure in your life. That's not going to get you from point A to point B. You're going to add some type of broad, even if it's just astrology, add some type of mysticism, add some type of meaning or reason to your goddamn life when you gain a structure in your life. And when I say gain a structure, that can either deal with a job or people, places, or things that keep you grounded in life, and the boundaries and restrictions and limits that you receive and place. You know what I'm saying? You know when you're spending too much money. Put a boundary, restriction, and limit on that. You know when you being too stuck up. Loosen up on that boundary, restriction, and limit. So, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. That's what I mean when I say that. And by this being a square, by your sun sign squaring Saturn, you need to learn how to add the Saturn attributes to your chart now. And the Saturn attributes that's going on right now is Sagittarius, like mutable fire. So start to add a mutable way of how you see things or how other people see or feel about things to the way you think and practicalize about things. And you should be all right. And that's the day alignment with Virgo.